Decline of Western Civilization at the Tower Theater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
that was our big punk rock.
That's fucking
beginning.
awesome.
Yeah.
How are you doing for light? The light looks good. The light looks good. We've got you.
Do I look at the camera or look at you?
You got to look at me.
Okay.
Look into
kinda
my
over-
eyes. Look into my eyes the whole time. Just like that.
Let's move you over a little bit so we get the pole over here. Like
Okay.
over here, so
Oh,
we get you
yeah.
and the pole, right?
All right.
Okay.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
That's not the first time I heard that.
I warned him about you.
I like
Yeah.
her.
I'm a weirdo, so it's all good.
So wait for these cars to go by. We'll light up with your very first punk rock experience.
Oh, my punk rock experience. Well, I want to say going to the Tower Theater to see Decline of the Western Civilization was probably one of my first punk experiences other than just kind of hanging out and listening to punk music with my friends in high school. Going to see that movie was pretty awesome to me. Exene was like my hero after that, and I would dress like Exene a lot after that because she's so rad. So that's, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna pause from there. When you look at me, look at my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure where to look.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We'll keep it organic, right?
Yeah, sure.
There's no right or wrong answers. So, let's talk about the first show you went to. Let's start with the Belmont Ballroom, right?
Okay.
Was that the first legitimate show?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so pick it up with. I started going to the Belmont Ballroom, and then just fill us up.
Yeah. Well, first show I ever went to was at the Belmont Ballroom. I went with a bunch of friends from school, and we all piled in my mom's van, and we all drove out there. We lived in Clovis, where cowboys. It's like horrible there. And I was very oppressed in high school. You know, I wear a trash bag to school, and they said you can't do that kind of thing. But in this community, in the punk community, they didn't care. I could dress any way I liked. So I was very happy with meeting all the guys that ended up in different bands later. They were a little younger than me, but I didn't care. It was fun. It was like I had a blast back then.
Beautiful.
Yeah, hanging out with the kids. And we went to see like UKDK and the Dead Kennedys at Belmont Ballroom, and then a little bit after that, they started having shows in different places. But I missed some of those because living out in Clovis, I didn't really hear about those kind of things right away. But then when I started hearing more about it, you know, Maximum Rock and Roll was a big deal for us. And we would I called the number. They said they were having a punk show like 3 blocks from my house. And that's when I went to the Warehouse after talking to Jocelyn from Capital Punishment. And I'd seen Capital Punishment at the Belmont Ballroom, but Eric Suda was singing with them. But since then, when I talked to her and they started doing shows at the Warehouse, Dale Stewart had gotten the Warehouse for shows, we decided, I went to the show and they, it was great fun. I don't even remember the first band that played. I was just like so enthralled with the whole scene, and I knew some of the skater guys, and my friend and I were having a good time with that. And then a few shows in, like they'd have shows almost every weekend, and a few shows in, that's when I met Ralph, my ex-husband to be. What do you call him? I was married to him. Well, we were together 5 years. Then we got married, and then we were together for a number of years. But always going to shows and always hanging out. I always went to punk shows, and we went to all the Capital Punishment shows, and you know, the Warehouse. We went to the Knights of Columbus, Portuguese Hall, Eagles Hall. There's so many of them, I can't even remember them all. There's so many.
Let's punch you in with a quick bite, a sound bite. Ralph was in what band? Tell us about Ralph and what did he do in that band?
Well, Ralph Lotsbeach was the singer for Capital Punishment after Eric Suda, and he was that was the we would say the meat of the band. I mean, that was their heyday when he was the singer. He had like great vocals and just had like, you know, we wrote songs together sometimes, although I don't know that I got any credit on the records, but it was pretty fun to be able to go, and I was the girlfriend for so many years, and they went to Europe a couple times, and I stayed home and kept the home fires burning for them and stuff. And one time they went on a Midwest tour, and X was playing at Fresno State, and Paul Cruikshank from Raging Records got me in to see.
Hold on right there. Let him go. Well, I'll cut tape because
Okay.
these are great cuts. Trust me.
Yeah, oh my
I just
God.
want-